The following video was produced 3 years ago. It is about the informal laws that shaped the cowboy culture of the old American West. Although unwritten, the Code of the West is still with us today. In Houston, we celebrate our history in late February every year by turning back the clock to the era of the Old West. So this is a good time to remember the Code of the West. Many of my viewers have not seen this video, and even if you have seen it, this video is worth watching again. The values of the Code of the West are as important today as they were in the 1800s. People on the frontier took pride in their code of ethics. One of the first rules was courage. Cowards were not tolerated. One coward would endanger the whole group. And if there was a coward in the group, peer pressure would cause that individual to leave and go back to the city. Another important part of the code was cheerfulness. The natural world does not permit wimps and complainers. Hardships must be endured without complaint. Complaining is what quitters do, and pioneers were not quitters. The code of cheerfulness is sort of like my cat's behavior. You know, cats don't tell you if they are sick. They just sort of hide it. Animals like cats and dogs hide sicknesses to protect themselves. Back when they lived in the wild, they would be eaten by predators if they were perceived as weak. In the West, it was important to treat others with respect. This included animals, not just humans. No matter how tired and hungry you were, Always tend to your horse's needs before your own. You can cuss all you want, but never around women or children. It's important to be hospitable to strangers. If folks wandered by during dinner time, they were welcome to sit at the table. Friendship is an important part of this code. Never pass anyone on the trail without saying howdy. Friendship was an obligation that ran very deep. You relied on your friends, and your friends relied on you. A handshake agreement meant more than anything on paper. This unwritten code required that you quickly offer assistance to anyone who needed it. Even your enemy. It sometimes happened that a cowboy would lay down his life to save an enemy so that he would live up to that code. In the 1800s, pioneers sometimes used the term golden rule to describe how people should treat each other. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. By the end of the 1870s, the golden rule had become a children's textbook lesson in the United States. It's written in the McGuffey's Readers. I was taught that the golden rule is the all-important part of a man's Christian life. Almost all organized religions have such an ethic. It is normally applied to the entire human race. However, too often it is applied by some people only for fellow believers. Well, I think the coffee's ready. Now, this is cowboy coffee. It's strong. I like to pour you a cup. You need to let it settle so the grounds go down to the bottom. Here, take this cup. I'll put it right over here so it's warm right next to the fire. It sure looks good. Until next time, peace.